Number 10. BMW X5. We open this countdown of the most dominant luxury SUVs of 2026 and 2027 with a vehicle that has, for over 2 decades, defined what a premium performance SUV should look and feel like, the BMW X5. This is the vehicle that essentially invented the luxury performance SUV segment when it arrived in 1999, and in its current generation, it continues to set the standard that every rival on this list has had to at least acknowledge, even if they cannot quite match it across the board. The exterior of the 2026 X5 carries BMW's most mature and confident design language. The wide twin-kidney grille flanked by split laser LED headlamps, the long sculpted hood, the broad muscular flanks, and a rear that is wide and planned in a way that communicates serious engineering beneath. On 21-inch M Sport wheels as standard or the available 22-inch forged options, the X5 fills its arches with authority that feels genuinely earned rather than aesthetically manufactured. In Dravit Gray Metallic or Tanzanite Blue 2, every surface reads as resolved, precise, and deeply considered. Inside, the BMW curved display, a seamless 12.3-inch instrument cluster, flowing into a 14.9-inch central touchscreen beneath one continuous glass panel, runs BMW Operating System 9 with a responsiveness and logical structure that remains the benchmark for automotive software in 2026. Merino leather, open-pore wood trim, and the crystal finish iDrive controller communicate material quality that is genuinely class-leading. The optional Bowers & Wilkins Diamond Surround sound system with 1,500 watts across 30 speakers is the finest production automotive audio available today. The xDrive 50e plug-in hybrid powertrain combines a turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6 with an integrated electric motor for 483 combined horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds. EPA all-electric range of 54 miles. The BMW X5 remains the most complete luxury performance SUV available at its price point and one of the most complete at any price on this list. BMW X5 is strong, but is it really enough to survive this new luxury SUV war? Or will the next SUVs completely take over the game in 2026-2027? Tell us in the comments, which SUV do you think will dominate? And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Car World, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next automotive battle. Number 9. Mercedes-AMG G63. The 2026 Mercedes-AMG G63 is not simply a luxury SUV. It is a cultural artifact that happens to also be one of the most capable, most entertaining, and most theatrically satisfying vehicles available anywhere on the market today. The exterior of the G63 is as instantly recognizable as any car ever made. The perfectly square body, the exposed door hinges, the spare wheel mounted on the tailgate, the circular headlamps within their distinctive housings, the prominent fender flares, the G-Wagon silhouette has remained essentially unchanged since 1979. And that is precisely the point. AMG has taken this monument of automotive history and given it a heart that beats with extraordinary ferocity. The AMG-specific details, the wider front bumper with large air intakes, the side exit exhaust system that exits just behind the front wheels with a sound that would embarrass most sports cars, the 22-inch AMG cross-spoke wheels, differentiate the G63 from its lesser siblings without altering the fundamental design that made it legendary. Inside, the G63 wraps its occupants in the full AMG luxury treatment. The MBX infotainment system on dual 12.3-inch screens runs the latest Mercedes interface with a speed and logic that matches the vehicle's performance ambitions. AMG performance seats in Napa leather, carbon fiber trim, and a flat-bottom AMG steering wheel with shift paddles create a driving environment that is simultaneously opulent and purposeful. The handcrafted 4.0-liter V8 twin-turbo engine produces 577 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, driving all 4 wheels through a 9-speed automatic transmission. 3 locking differentials, front, center, and rear, make the G63 genuinely unstoppable on any surface. The G63 is the rare vehicle that manages to be an icon, a legend, and a genuinely great driver's machine all at once, and in 2026, it remains as irreplaceable as it has ever been. Number 8. Audi RSQ8. Number 8 is the vehicle that demonstrates most powerfully that a luxury SUV can be simultaneously a boardroom statement and a racetrack instrument, the 2026 Audi RSQ8. This is the performance flagship of Audi's entire SUV lineup, and it achieves a level of dynamic ability that has made it one of the most decorated performance SUVs of the modern era, including holding the Nürburgring Nordschleife lap record for SUVs at the time of its introduction. The exterior of the RSQ8 is wide, low, and purposefully aggressive in a way that is characteristic of Audi's RS design philosophy, restrained enough to maintain the Q8's coupe SUV elegance, assertive enough to communicate that something genuinely exceptional lies beneath. The single-frame grille in high-gloss black, the dramatically flared fender extensions adding 40 millimeters of width per side, the standard 23-inch RS wheels, and the rear diffuser with oval twin exhaust outlets create an exterior package that is coherent, resolved, and deeply attractive from every angle. RS-specific design elements throughout give the RSQ8 a visual distinction that separates it from the standard Q8 family with authority. Inside, the RSQ8 delivers Audi's virtual cockpit system, a 12.3-inch fully configurable digital instrument display paired with dual MMI touchscreen displays on the center console running the latest Audi interface. Available RS sport seats with distinctive stitching, fine Nappa leather throughout, carbon fiber and aluminum trim in RS exclusive combinations, and a Bang & Olufsen premium audio system with 3D sound create an interior that feels appropriately premium for the performance on offer. The 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 produces 621 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque, launching the RSQ8 to 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds. Active suspension with predictive road scanning, all-wheel steering, and RS-tuned adaptive air suspension make it handle with a precision that its size has no right to allow. Pricing begins at approximately $125,000. Number 7. Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. At number 7, the vehicle that has redefined the absolute outer boundary of what a production luxury SUV can achieve on a racetrack and a public road simultaneously, the 2026 Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT. This is not a track day toy wearing SUV clothes, nor is it a luxury SUV with a performance option. The Cayenne Turbo GT is a genuine engineering achievement, a full luxury SUV that set a production SUV lap record at the Nürburgring Nordschleife and then drove its occupants home in complete comfort afterward. The exterior of the Turbo GT is the most focused and aerodynamically purposeful version of the Cayenne ever produced. A unique front fascia with enlarged air intakes and carbon fiber accents, a fixed carbon fiber roof panel that saves weight and lowers the center of gravity, bespoke 22-inch GT design wheels in satin black, and a distinctive rear wing that generates meaningful downforce at speed create an aesthetic that is immediately recognizable as the most extreme Cayenne in the lineup. Carbon fiber mirrors, carbon ceramic brake calipers visible through the wheel spokes in vivid yellow or red, and Turbo GT exterior badging complete an appearance package of exceptional visual tension. Number 6. Cadillac Escalade. Number 6 is the vehicle that America built as its answer to every question about what full-size luxury transportation should look and feel like, the 2026 Cadillac Escalade. The Escalade is not merely an SUV. It is a cultural institution, a status symbol, and a vehicle that has shaped the visual language of American luxury in the popular imagination more than perhaps any other automobile produced in the past 30 years. The exterior of the 2026 Escalade is a masterclass in automotive presence at scale. The sweeping full LED light bar spanning the entire front width, the Cadillac vertical headlamp signature in its sharpest and most precise form, the expansive hood with deliberate art and science surfacing detail, and the standard 22-inch polished alloy wheels create a presence that is immediately identifiable and impossible to ignore. The Escalade simply occupies space with an authority that is uniquely its own, not aggressive, not theatrical, just absolute. In satin steel metallic or stellar black metallic, it is a vehicle that projects a confidence that money alone cannot manufacture. Inside, the Escalade delivers the most technologically spectacular production interior in the full-size luxury SUV segment. The curved OLED display system, a 14.2-inch driver display flowing seamlessly into a 16.9-inch infotainment screen beneath one continuous OLED panel, is the largest and highest resolution curved display in any production vehicle. OLED technology provides color depth and contrast ratios that make every other automotive screen look immediately dated. The 36-speaker AKG Studio reference audio system is without equal in any production vehicle, delivering a listening environment that audiophiles reserve for dedicated listening rooms. Available Super Cruise hands-free driving, massaging semi-aniline leather seats, and a head-up display complete a package of genuine comprehensiveness. The 6.2-liter V8 with 420 horsepower and the available 3.0-liter diesel deliver character and capability suited to the Escalade's grand touring mission. Pricing starts at approximately $82,000, rising to $162,000 for the Escalade 5 with its 682 horsepower supercharged V8. Number 5. Lexus LX. At number 5, the vehicle that embodies the absolute pinnacle of Japanese luxury SUV engineering, the 2026 Lexus LX600. The LX is not a vehicle that shouts about its capabilities or its quality. It communicates both through the depth of its engineering, the precision of its construction, and the comprehensiveness of the ownership experience it delivers in the quietly authoritative way that has always defined Lexus at its best. The exterior commands presence through resolved design rather than visual aggression. The largest spindle grille in Lexus history dominates the front, bordered by blade-thin triple LED headlamps with an integrated lighting sequence that is genuinely cinematic. The broad hood flows into a commanding profile that sits tall on 22-inch forged alloy wheels. Every panel gap and surface transition is held to tolerances that would be impressive in a handmade vehicle. The fact that the LX achieves this in series production is a remarkable manufacturing achievement. In Sonic Titanium or Nori Green Pearl, it does not seek attention. It simply receives it. Inside, the ultra-luxury 4-seat configuration of the LX600 represents the highest expression of Japanese craftsmanship in the automotive world. Semi-aniline leather of exceptional softness covers every seating surface, headliner, and portions of the door panels. The rear throne seats deliver 22 inches of legroom, deployable footrest, 28-way adjustment, shiatsu massage, and individual climate control at every position. The 12.3-inch infotainment screen runs the latest Lexus interface with precision and speed. The 25-speaker Mark Levinson reference surround sound system is the finest production automotive audio available today, a claim that is not made lightly and is not disputed by those who have heard it. The twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 produces 409 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque through a 10-speed automatic and full-time four-wheel drive. The Lexus LX remains the benchmark for Japanese luxury SUV engineering, and in ultra-luxury specification, it delivers an ownership experience that justifies every dollar of its $115,000 ceiling without reservation. Number 4. BMW XM. Number 4 is the vehicle that does not simply push boundaries, it discards them entirely. The 2026 BMW XM is the most extreme, most powerful, and most deliberately unconventional vehicle that BMW's M division has ever produced for public roads, and it makes no attempt to be anything other than exactly what it is. The exterior demands a response. The front wears the largest kidney grille BMW has ever put on a production vehicle. Vertical, imposing, and flanked by split LED headlamps with an intricate graphic that is genuinely spectacular at night. The fenders are dramatically flared over standard 23-inch M-forged wheels, and the fastback-inspired roofline drops into a boat-tail rear section, unlike anything in the modern SUV landscape. The XM label red, finished in exclusive frozen deep metal brown with a complete red interior scheme, is one of the most visually polarizing and genuinely original automotive statements produced this decade. This is a vehicle designed to provoke, and it delivers on that intention completely. Inside, individual merino leather in XM exclusive color combinations, a panoramic electrochromic glass roof, massaging seats front and rear, and the BMW curved display running operating system 9 create a cabin that is part performance cockpit, part luxury lounge, and entirely unlike anything else in production. The Bowers & Wilkins Diamond Surround sound system, 1,500 watts, 30 speakers, delivers the finest automotive audio currently available. The powertrain is where the XM writes its most powerful argument. A hand-assembled 4.4-liter M twin-power turbo V8 combines with an integrated rear-axle electric motor for 644 combined horsepower in the standard XM. The label red escalates this to 738 horsepower, the most powerful M vehicle ever built for the road. 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. EPA all-electric range of 30 miles. M rear axle steering, active roll stabilization, and 10-piston Brembo front calipers give this 3-ton SUV dynamic capability that defies its mass. Starting at $159,000, rising to $185,000 for the label red. Number 3. Ferrari Purosangue. At number 3, the vehicle that shattered every assumption about what a Ferrari could be, and then proved every skeptic wrong the moment they drove it. The 2026 Ferrari Purosangue is the first 4-door, 4-seat vehicle in Ferrari's history, and it is the most thrilling, most technically extraordinary, and most uncompromisingly Ferrari vehicle in the entire SUV segment. Purosangue means thoroughbred in Italian, and every aspect of this vehicle's existence is built to justify that name. The exterior is unmistakably a Ferrari from every angle. The wide, low front fascia with its active aerodynamic elements and aggressive air intake architecture, the sculpted hood with its distinctive twin power bulges, the muscular rear haunches sweeping into a wide rear fascia with circular taillights and a broad diffuser. This is a Ferrari that carries its SUV body with the same visual authority as any Maranello sports car. Capodanni-inspired fastback roofline, the butterfly opening rear doors, and the standard 22-inch alloy wheels with center lock design give the Purosangue a visual drama that no competitor at any price can replicate. Inside, the cabin delivers the Ferrari experience with 4 seats. The driver-focused cockpit features an 8-inch curved digital instrument display and a 10.25-inch central touchscreen that together form the prancing horse HMI interface. The rear passengers sit on individually sculpted, electrically adjustable seats with their own climate controls, USB-C ports, and a heated rear seat system, delivered in a cabin finished in the finest Italian leather with carbon fiber, aluminum, and Alcantara throughout. The naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine, the last naturally aspirated V12 Ferrari, will build for a road car, making it historically significant the moment it left the factory, produces 715 horsepower at 7,750 RPM. 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds, a top speed of 193 miles per hour, and a sound at full throttle that is simply without peer in the automotive world. Active suspension with 48-volt electromechanical anti-roll control and rear-wheel steering make it handle with a purity that will redefine your understanding of what an SUV can feel like. Pricing begins at approximately $390,000. Number 2. Lamborghini Urus. Number 2 belongs to the vehicle that did not merely redefine the luxury performance SUV, it created an entirely new category of automotive experience that the industry is still catching up with. The 2026 Lamborghini Urus S is the most powerful, most dramatic, and most unapologetically Lamborghini vehicle in the brand's current production lineup. And it is the vehicle that has consistently expanded the boundaries of what people believe a luxury SUV is allowed to be. The exterior is pure, unfiltered Lamborghini, translated into SUV form. The wide, aggressive front fascia with its large hexagonal air intakes, the dramatically sharp LED headlamp graphic that cuts across the front of the vehicle with angular precision, the broad blistered fenders over 23-inch forged wheels in a variety of bold finishes, and the sculpted rear with its full-width LED tail lamp band and integrated rear spoiler create a visual presence that is aggressive, theatrical, and completely defiantly Lamborghini. The available exterior color palette, including the exclusive Giallo Inti Yellow and Arancio Borealis Orange, ensures the Urus is never mistaken for anything else on any road on Earth. Inside, the Urus S cabin wraps occupants in one of the most focused and luxurious performance interiors in the segment. Full Alcantara or leather combinations, carbon fiber throughout. The Lamborghini Unica infotainment system on dual touchscreens integrating the latest connectivity with a graphic quality that matches the interior's visual drama. The available Lamborghini 3D surround sound audio system, electrically adjustable sport seats with heating and ventilation, and a panoramic roof create a cabin that satisfies luxury expectations while never letting the driver forget they are in a Lamborghini. The 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 in the Urus S produces 657 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, driving all four wheels through an 8-speed automatic transmission. Active torque vectoring, rear-wheel steering, and carbon ceramic brakes turn what should be an implausible driving machine into a genuinely addictive one. Pricing starts at approximately $250,000. Number 1. Rolls-Royce Cullinan. And here we arrive at number 1, the vehicle that does not compete with the rest of this list because it exists in a dimension that competition cannot reach. The 2026 Rolls-Royce Cullinan is not the fastest SUV on this list, not the most aerodynamically efficient, not the most technologically complex. It is something far more difficult to achieve than any of those things. It is the most perfect expression of automotive luxury that human beings are currently capable of producing. The Cullinan is named after the largest gem-quality diamond ever discovered, the Cullinan Diamond, found in South Africa in 1905, and now part of the British Crown Jewels, and the naming is not accidental. This vehicle is intended to be the most flawless and most precious thing in its category. The exterior achieves its commanding presence through proportion, scale, and quality of execution rather than design theatrics. The tall, upright body with its long, flat hood, the iconic Pantheon grille in polished stainless steel standing proud of the front fascia, the coach-built feel of every panel surface, and the standard 22-inch wheels in a choice of over 20 bespoke alloy designs communicate a level of hand-finished quality that is apparent even from a distance. The signature Spirit of Ecstasy figurine deploys from the bonnet at the touch of a button. Laser headlamps illuminate the road ahead with a beam that reaches up to 600 meters. In any of Rolls-Royce's near-infinite bespoke color choices, including the exclusive private collection hues available only through the bespoke program, the Cullinan is beyond comparison. Step inside and the Cullinan delivers an interior experience that redefines what the word luxury means in an automotive context. Every surface is either hand-stitched leather, hand-polished wood veneer selected from Rolls-Royce's global library of natural materials, or hand-finished metal. The gallery dashboard, a glass-enclosed display case spanning the full width of the interior, curated specifically for each customer by Rolls-Royce's bespoke team, can contain anything from a miniature sculpture to a custom timepiece to a hand-drawn family crest. The Starlight Headliner, a canopy of between 340 and 1,630 individual fiber optic lights hand-threaded through the headliner material to recreate a specific night sky chosen by the customer, transforms the roof into something closer to a private planetarium than an automotive feature. The bespoke audio system produces over 1,300 watts through 18 speakers, tuned specifically for the acoustic environment of each individual vehicle. The rear compartment, accessed through the coach opening doors that swing wide on rear-mounted hinges in a gesture of theatrical and practical brilliance, is an environment of absolute tranquility. So that's the top 10 luxury SUVs for 2026-2027. Which one is your dream SUV? Comment below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Car World, and turn on the notification bell for more automotive